Hi guys, hope you guys are doing great. You guys are doing fine. You guys are doing marvelous. Come on to this channel. Welcome to this channel and let's rock it again. Ooh, rock it baby, rock it baby. Welcome to this channel and let's rock it again. Hope you have had a wonderful time, a wonderful moment from my last video. So today is yet another video, it's yet another day, it's yet another episode. Welcome to this channel, and as I've said here, we talk about mothers and children in general. You'll hear me talk about breastfeeding, you'll hear me talk about parenting, you'll hear me talk about child development and all that to do with children and mothers. So you're in the right channel. Please welcome and let's share this video together and let's see what is on the plate. So last time I was talking about menopause and its symptoms. We looked at symptoms, we looked at effects of menopause, we looked at what it is, we looked at stages of menopause. So we are just on that continuation of menopause, and today I'm going to talk on what to do when you are under menopause, or how do you take care of your body? How do you how will you keep it continue looking smart? How will you keep it continue looking good and things like that? So today I'll just look at one factor, or I'll just look at a few things that can help you stay fit and continue looking healthy. First of all, we know that, as I've said, after menopause, the body goes through hormonal, metabolism, bone, through all those changes. Metabolism levels, hormonal changes, bone changes, all this. So in order for you to stay fit, it means caring for your body. And not only caring for your body, but the overall healthy body. Your overall health, your overall physical, your overall mental, your overall emotional. I mean, all the sectors. Emotionally, spiritually, physical, mental, and healthy well-being. So today I'll just tackle on one of the most important things that may help you reduce on the risk of other things. I'll also talk about physical, I'll talk about mental, I'll talk about emotion, but today I just want to talk about one thing, and that is overall healthy. How do you take care of your health? Because this is the most important thing. Once your health is okay, once your health is good, even the reduction of all these other effects will reduce. Because last time I was talking like on menopause, bone changes. There's this, they call what? The bones become weak and weak and weak. You find, and that's why some lose their teeth. Some, if you get fracture, it becomes very hard to heal. So that means that your level of estrogen reduces, the metabolism reduces, and all that. So today, let's look at our health in general. What to do? One, make sure that you have balanced nutrition. My dear, balanced nutrition. So I'll just talk on balanced nutrition. What to eat, what to do, have good enough time to sleep. All this will help you to keep yourself fit and help you reduce on other disease factors. So as I've said, nutrition is very important here. One, what part on nutrition should you consider? First of all, have that healthy, balanced diet in general, but consider calcium intake. Calcium intake and vitamin D. These are very important for your bones. They support the health of your bones. Calcium intake and vitamin D. So you go and find out what products are having calcium. I'll talk about things like milk, I'll talk things like eggs, and all that other nutritional foods that have got calcium. Because they'll help you support your bones. They'll help you make your bones stronger and stronger. So make sure that your calcium intake is very proper. You don't exceed it, but then you don't undertake it. So calcium is one and most important thing to take, because you are going to reduce those risk of bone fractures, things like that. But the other thing is proteins, my dear. We need proteins so that we can maintain the muscle mass. We know that the muscles, they start becoming weak. So to maintain that muscle mass, you need to take proteins, because you have to maintain that muscle mass, the muscle mass and the strength of your muscles, because you know that as I've said, your bones are weakening. That means also your muscles are weakening. So make sure that you've got lots of balanced proteins. That means you make sure that it's not too much, neither is it too little. So your protein intake is also very, very important. But also the other thing is whole grains, the grains, fruits, vegetables, all that to do with grains and vegetables, because they help you in fiber. You know that when you take vegetables, when you take fruits, all grains, they help you not only in vitamins, but they help you in fiber. It helps you in vitamins, it helps you in antioxidants. So all that. So whole grain is very important for your body to glow. Make sure that you got a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables. Not only that, a lot of water. It also helps you to make your body fit. Also, make sure you take healthy fats. Healthy fats. What I mean here, healthy fats, like the foods that contain omega-3, like fish and all those products of fish, for healthy heart. You know that your heart now, it's at risk of getting infection or attacks. So make sure that your heart is protected well. And how do you protect your heart? Make sure that you have those healthy fats that they'll help you in maintaining the health of your heart. But then limit sugar intake, my dear. This is no time for ice cream. This is no time for over sugar. This is no time for processed foods. Here we are talking about the well-being of our health. So make sure that you avoid processed foods. You avoid too much sugar intake. You avoid excessive caffeine. We know we are all fan of coffee. I'm also fan of coffee, but it reaches a time that you have to not, I'm not saying that you should not take it, but not excessive. Just limit your coffee intake so that you can maintain a good health. Things to avoid alcohol at all costs. Avoid smoking at all costs. Because now at the age of 40 and above, your liver is so delicate, my dear. So smoke intake, smoking, alcohol, it will just damage your inner organs. And yet we want to stay healthy, and we want to stay good, and we want to live longer. So if we want to do that, make sure that you consider these health facts very, very importantly. Maintain your good health. It's very important, because if you take a lot of caffeine, it will worsen your the hot flashes and night chills. So make sure that you don't affect your health and well-being of your health. So today we have just looked at one part. We have looked at our overall health on nutritional part. So next time we are going to look at physical exercises to do, what to do, having good time to sleep, and things like that, so that you can maintain a good body and a good health. Thank you so much, and hope you have enjoyed this video. Hope to see you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.